Hello, howdy, hey there folks. I hope you're doing wonderful tonight, hope you're doing amazing tonight. We are doing some more Dark Souls for tonight. We are on the cusp of Night Rain from coming out pretty much at this point, but I wanted to do it, I guess in this case I just wanted to get a little bit more progression done with this run, and at the same time, Night Rain will probably be downloading overnight. We'll probably be doing Night Rain tomorrow, more than likely, just because it is the time for it. But in the meantime, at least, we have this on our hands. Actually, you know what I just realized I can do here? Because we're playing in offline mode, we can go offline and we can actually humanize. So that is not actually a problem for us. We can kindle and all that magical stuff, and yeah. So, very cool. Alright. I am forgetting, what were we doing last time? What did we need to get done? I think one thing I did have in mind that might not be a terrible idea was possibly upgrading a bow, at least a little bit, just for the sake of having a secondary weapon we can rely on for ranged encounters, pretty much. So I think we're going to real quickly do what we can with a longbow. Actually, never mind. We are kind of broke, aren't we? So that is not an option, is it? And I don't think we have any extra money on us. No, we do not. Alright, well, you know what, actually? I was kind of thinking about doing this anyways. Let's go free Logan. Let's go free Logan. Logan is not a terrible choice for us. I don't think we have enough intelligence right now to impress him, so unfortunately that is an issue for us, but we could squeeze 1 point of humanity out in order to just get the level ups from him, at least. And at least with that much, we can kind of work backwards from there. So. Beautiful. Beautiful. Actually, I just realized these slats are worth 500 apiece, so that's not bad money. Hey, Enigma. Hey, Star. Hope you're doing well today. It's good seeing you both. Let's pop the money now. Why not? All this money is gonna be useful in some capacity or another. So. I probably will end up getting the Sens shortcut because why... I guess in this case, why wouldn't I? Like, it is useful. Haven't messed with Night Rain at all yet? Star, I don't even have it downloaded. I am definitely looking forward to it, but it is not right now, because it was a long-ass fucking day, and I didn't have enough time to download it. Unfortunately. That, and honestly, I'm not exactly, like, jumping off the walls to go and, like, immediately start playing it. So, there's that. I think I remember how to do this. Punch this lad, walk away, roll away... Oh, it's okay, Star. Like, it is what it is. Work days do be doing that. Right. Could he do the correct poke? Do the correct poke. Do the correct poke. Do the correct poke. Incorrect. Do the correct poke. Do the correct poke. There's literally one attack you should be doing... And you're not doing it, you son of a bitch. Oh, look at that. There he fucking does it there. Asshole. Come on, you stupid asshole. Fucking... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You didn't do it close enough. There we go. Jesus Christ. No, you know what? No, get out of here. Go fucking sit in the pear wiggler, alright? There we go. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, Star, honestly. It's just, you know, that is what it is, having a full-time job and everything, so. Alright, there we go. talk to Logan. We're good to go there. Let's get the cash money and get out of here for the most part. Actually, you know what? We'll do sends up to a point, but we're not going to do all of sends, I think. There's a couple of items here that are actually kind of worth my time. Yeah, you know what? There's a couple of items here that are kind of worth my time, at least, so... There we go. Boulder... Boulder Cock Smash. Also known as Cock and Boulder Torture. Oh, that was almost a wicked-ass combo. I'm really, genuinely glad that that did not end worse for me. Alright, wait for the boulder. There it is. Beautiful. I don't think we need it. I don't think we need the silver... Not silver, my bad. The golden serpent ring for any reason. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember where you get the silver serpent. I do not remember that at all, actually. Huh. I mean, we don't really need silver serpent, I guess. Like, it would be useful, yes, but, like, it's not... I guess it's not a requirement. So. This way, run on down, on up here. Beautiful. In all seriousness, sends, once you know what you're doing in sends, it gets a lot easier. Like, don't get me wrong, there's definitely some gimmick to sends, but for the most part, once you have, like, the understanding of the location, it's pretty much just, like, a couple of really BS moments that could ruin your life. Otherwise, you're pretty okay. Like one of these snake lads. If they get you in a fucking whirlwind tornado, yeah, that can ruin your life pretty easily. They have one attack that allows them to pretty much hit you like a hero hollow and absolutely just gut you for all of your life. And it bleeds you at the same time. And yeah, that one's a bit brutal. NGL. This is bad timing. Alright, cool. We got away with it anyways. There we go. Oh yeah, I mean, Sen's Fortress is a pain in the ass, but it's not that big of a pain in the ass. I'm trying to remember if there's any twinkling titties over this way, and I don't believe that to be the case. There we go. If he dropped us anything important, we'll come back for it. Alright, time to go deal with Richard. And Richard is as easy as always. We don't even really need either of the items in this room, if I remember right. Yeah, Rare Ring is pointless, and Divine Blessing is nice, but it's not a requirement. Healing in this game is frankly pretty damn reasonable. Like, you can just get humanity for the most part, and you're good to go. Especially considering humanity not only armor through... Well, they don't armor through, but rather they power through any damage you might take in the instance. Which, frankly, kind of makes them a little bit busted, overpowered, but... Alright, before I make the jump over to the lad, I think I'm gonna go kill the giant up top. Yeah, that seems fine. Cool. Go for titties. Ah. He immediately went for stompy mode. Understandable. There we go. Should be a free chunk. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like we could deal with the golem right now, and we'd be just fine to do so. Like, we're pretty well off stat-wise, and Golem's just not that bad. Yeah, we're fine. I'm not gonna lie, I thought the stagger was gonna happen before then, but apparently not. Really? Wow. No staggers, huh? Is it because my hits are, like, accidentally hitting him, like, in the dick instead? I guess so? Huh. Whatever. I mean, he's dead, so it doesn't matter anymore. Cool. Anyways, Golem's dead. Love to see it. GG's. Fat pile of money. Awesome possum. Yeah, no, honestly, yeah, that worked out pretty damn well. Okay. Easy jump. That is not an easy jump, by the way. I don't think this guy is selling us anything, like, particularly useful for anything that we're dealing with. You know, actually, I guess there is one thing he does kind of give us an opportunity to get right now, and that would be an armor set. Nah, fuck this. Even with Katarina's set being here, that's expensive as hell, and it's just not worth it. Especially considering we can go get the elite armor set, the elite knight armor set, and we'd be fine. We'd be fine to do so. He does sell arrows though. You know what? Honestly, I don't have enough arrows right now. So let's go ahead and let's buy some arrows. Why not? Let's do maybe like a total of... I think 60 should probably cover the requirement, but I'll go ahead and pick up a small pile of large arrows while I'm talking about it, I guess. Yeah, that seems fine. There we go. We're gonna need Titanite shards anyways for what I'm planning, I guess. So, yeah, okay. Actually, you know what? He sells infinite firebombs, and... like, I don't need to do it, but I kind of want to do it anyways. Let's buy 20 for 10k. And yeah. Because I think we're going to end up going down to the sewers, and we're going to go do the sewers anyways today. Because it doesn't really cost us that much effort and or time to do the sewers. It's just not that hard. And I wonder if we go all the way down this time around. I'm actually wondering if we do. That may not be a bad idea. Because if we go all the way down, then we could go down to the Great Tree. And from the Great Tree, at least, we could kill a handful of crystal lizards. Nah, you know what? No, that's actually, like, an incredibly stupid idea. I'm not going to do that much. I'll take it as far as getting the large ember, I think. But if I go that far, I'm pretty much, like, welcoming the possibility of throwing in broad daylight, and I just don't want to do that. That's really stupid. There we go. Star, only 55% cat-like today. Are you feeling okay? The Katarina armor, in some cases, does strike me as a possibility. But, like, considering our playthrough right now relies on a cost difference that's a little bit more stringent than usual, I just can't make enough of a reason as to why that would be worth it. There we go. Did I? No, I did not reset the area. Okay, cool. You're a fraud. Ah, Star, I'm so sorry. That's truly a tragedy. A tragedy in real time. In all seriousness. Okay. So we need some int in order to impress Magic Daddy. We have our stats for our Black Knight Halberd, so I would say at this point we can just kind of do Vitality and Endurance, because I don't really see myself never not two-handing the Black Knight Halberd. It is always typically smarter to two-hand the Black Knight Halberd. It just is. So, I think we're okay on that front. Weapon. And let's take our longbow and put it up to a +5 already. Okay. Alright, so we have to do a little bit of running around in order to make this work, but that's okay. Yeah, we are gonna go down to lower depths. Lower depths will at least give us, like, a fat pile of cash for doing that and everything, and for the most part, that's pretty worth, I would argue. Do I have any major piles of money? Yes, I do. Iron Golem Soul. Soul of a Hero. Actually, you know what? This technically means we have to go and free Griggs while we're at it. Because Griggs... We don't really care about Griggs, but... freeing Griggs gives us access to, It does give us access to something important enough. Alright, Logan, buddy. Oh, wait.
Hello there.
Am I...
Hello.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm too stupid. Alright. Surely 14 intelligence is enough to impress him. Surely. It means that immediately our cash pile that we just had on our hands...
Hello.
Did I accidentally say no to him? Is that my problem? Maybe that is. Maybe I did that. Hang on. Maybe he asked me whether or not I wanted to learn magic, and I just said no to him.
Hello.
No, I'm apparently just genuinely too stupid for him. Okay, fair enough. Okay, I have some work to do. Okay, that's mildly annoying. Alright. Wait, he's right there. Did I? He's right there. Did I already do the depths last time? No way. I mean, I know I did it on the prior playthrough, but I know for a fact I died in the meantime, so there's no way. Yeah. Kill the rat. No humanity. Okay, fair enough. Actually, I wonder if I can use an alluring skull on the rats. If I can, that actually might be a really good play. Firebomb. Alright, look, I wasn't planning on doing it, but I think I might just do the skip real quickly because it's faster. Yeah, you know what? I think we might just do the skip. Did my man just shoot me sideways? That's understandable. That was massively meaty. Wait, no, I think I did already buy the residence key, so I think we might be good there. Yeah, no, I did. Okay, cool. Awesome. I don't think this guy sells anything else that's actually, like, worth our time right now. Yeah, no, he does not. Let's see here. Okay, so I do have humanity on... Didn't pick up any, alluring skulls yet. Alright, fair enough. There we go. Okay. That was a bad roll. Alright, I can survive one more of those. There we go. I did not mean to land on this roof. This might be... I'm gonna just... Yeah, we're gonna warp out of there before I end up dying to something really stupid. Which sucks. Like, a lot. But... yeah, God damn it, I should have sat at that bonfire when I had the chance to. Unfortunately, zero poise sure is a problem in this game. But, like, the good news is that that can be remedied by actually having poise. Please give me humanity. No humanity. Truly sad. All right, well, we're gonna try the skip again because I do like the skip. Actually, you know what? Let's do the technically safer option, I guess. I did that wrong, like, immediately. Understandable. You know, I guess we could go see Smogly at some point, couldn't we? Yeah, because Smogly wouldn't be a terrible option. Smogly would help us get the humanity, or not the humanity, the twinkly titties that I'm looking for. At least to some extent. Nah, you know what? Maybe I just do the one that works better for me. Damn it. So pretty much what I'm trying to do here is land on that little railing. If I land on that railing, I pretty much can end up right down where I need to be in the lower end, lower berg, off rip. Only problem is getting the actual jump. Alright, you know what? I'm just going to do what I consider to be my tried and true classic, and we're just going to do the one that actually works properly. This is fine. Technically, there's one other way that I could get down there, but it's probably the most absolutely unsafe method of the madness, and it's just not worth it to risk that one. So we will not be doing that. Actually, wait, I just realized I could technically climb this ladder and go back the, No, I don't want to deal with the Hellkite. If there's one thing that I should know better, it's better to deal with a goofy jump than dealing with a Hellkite in this game. Like, technically we could go run all the way around over to Taurus, but I also don't really feel like doing that either. Understandable, sir. Understandable, sir. It's the one issue with the halberd, and that's that its first attack, while it is really well ranged, it is also incredibly precise. There we go. There we go. Alrighty, let's get this. Luckily, that jump isn't normally that big of an issue. However, I will say this, if I ever get stuck in, like, a situation where I pretty much need to save quit the game, and it's very specific situations where I would say that that would be the case. There we go. There we go. Cool. Beautiful. Make sure I kill all the dogs that I can here. I suppose that makes the dog want to come a little bit faster. Not quite, no. There we go. I think there is one more dog in the vicinity. Yes. He has not actually aggroed to me yet, though, so we're just going to take advantage of that fact. Or, never mind. The thieves will just sit in their houses and decide that they don't want to play the game. There we go. There we go. Okay, cool. Free Griggs. We don't even really care that much about freeing Griggs. It's literally just the Sorcerer cast that we wanted. I love it how the one that I very clearly was aiming more for was the one that got away with that. That's pretty cool. Alright. And yes, we have to respect the Torch Hollows. It doesn't even matter if they do, like, almost no damage to us. Still have to respect them. Okay. In the meantime... all those fire bombs we get to put to use. You know what? I am gonna show off the, I'm gonna show off the cheese for the Guardian in this area. Or not the Guardian, but the Capra Demon. I like the cheese a lot. So I think I want to show it off. I definitely thought that that would go through the wall, but okay. Oh, also that's really cool. Thank you, game. I don't know if you can mash that, actually. I don't think you can. Alright, chug. Yeah, the Black Knight Halberd is just really great and just basically saying, I don't really feel like engaging in fights. Even in tight corridors, it very rarely bonks on walls, which is really nice. Okay. Alright, take this off. There we go. So pretty much what you want to do here is set up, like, right about here, roughly. Yeah, that should be about right. Yeet. And there we go. We have our hit. And you pretty much just reset yourself right back against this pillar every single time. And repeat as needed. This isn't even a hard fight, like, honestly. So, did I get Night Rain on PC or PS5? I got it on PC. There we go. Yeah, easy fight. Beautiful. An extra dog. Oh, did the extra dog actually get cooked? I guess so. Oh, cool. Okay, that was weird. That wasn't even a parry. It wasn't even a wall bonk there. Trade. Actually, with all our fire bombs that we have on extra right now, we can use them while we're down in the depths. We're not going to spend probably nearly as much time as we spent last time in the depths. We're probably just going to make our way pretty much for the Sorcerer. And after the Sorcerer, we're just going to immediately turn our asses around and go right for what's-his-face? For Capra Demon. Capra Demon? Not Capra Demon. The Gutter Dragon. The Bang Bros. Do I free Laurentius? You know what? Sure, why not? We're in the area. We can do it. It doesn't really cost us any time to do so. Ball. That's gonna hit on the wall. There we go. Weird. I heard another gremlin, but I guess... Oh, I guess it's this guy? Yeah, I guess it's that guy. Okay. Maybe over the railing? There we go. Oh, is he just being a full-ass gremlin? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, fair enough. Seems fitting for this enemy that they'd suddenly get the three-piece on me the minute I try and open their chest. There we go. Grab that. Head on over here. Drop down. Big meaty slammers. There we go. I think there's one. Yeah, there's one hollow down here. Cool. So in this game, I don't even think you have to talk to the NPCs, if I remember right. They just know after being freed to get the fuck out of the area, which is pretty cool. There we go. Cool. Sack. I believe the sack gives us a twinkly if we trade it to Mowgli or Smogly. My bad. Oh. I definitely thought that that would be a jumping attack, but okay. Thank you again. Whatever. It all worked out. Sewer chamber key. Soul of Nameless Soldier. Really don't know why I did that way, but sure, whatever. There we go. Okay, here we go. Do I have any extra fire bombs that I can use here? Yes, I do. Okay, cool. That somehow seems fitting. Beautiful. Right, that's really all we needed that for right now. Yeah, final rat's fine. Alright, 2 rats in these crates. Got them both. We don't even need the single large shard that's over there. That's, like, it's a nice little extra item. It's just not a required item, so we're fine. And no rat humanity. Unfortunate. Yes, it was this way. There we go. Okay, cool. That's pretty much everything that we needed to do in this exact area anyways, so... now we can just pretty much go right on in and deal with the Gaping Dragon, and... yeah. Second rat does not want to fuck around with me. That is ideal. Okay. Let's do this. Alright, Gaping! Good RNG? Good RNG. There we go. Good boy. We don't need the tail, but you know what? I take the free weapons anyways, because why not? There we go. Freebies. I'll take the standard knight set, actually. Why not? It might have some relative value. Okay, cool. That's pretty much everything I wanted out of the depths in this case, so we're good to go there. Let's go see if Logan talks to us now, I guess, before I do any cash exchanges. Because I would prefer my cash go to something other than intelligence right now. But if I have to make that sacrifice to make him happen, I guess it's probably okay. Like, really, we did all of that for one reason and one reason only. Okay, that almost got... yeah, that almost got really bad really fast. I'm not gonna lie. If we had gotten trapped there, we would have possibly gotten stun-locked into infinity. Unfortunately, I did not take the time to unlock the merchant. That's over that way, but while she's useful, we don't necessarily need her, so it's all okay. I do have to kill these lads, because otherwise they're going to be annoying as shit. Okay. There we go. Still glad to see I'm alive.
Oh, hello. Oh, you're clearly, of course we will. Splendid.
Okay, cool. There we go. I might want oral decoy, actually, for all it's worth, because that might be relatively useful. That might be relatively useful in, like, the grand scheme of things.
Goodbye, then.
Let's sit down real quickly and see if, I guess, a little bit more intelligence. Maybe 15 intelligence. Maybe that is enough to make Logan happy. It could be. If it is, awesome. There we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, perfect. Jesus Christ. Can't afford Soul Spear, but that's fine. We'll take Homing Soul Mass for the time being, because that is useful enough. Yeah, God, that is expensive as hell.
I will stay here.
I don't think I can afford that in the first place, even if I wanted to. Yeah, no way. Not unless I went and did some major farming. So that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna live with what we got. And actually, you know what? We can take this cash money and turn it around and upgrade our bow to a +10 at a bare minimum. So that's cool. Ooh, okay, they seem to not be happy with me. Right, I guess I did kill Patches. Or Patches, Petrus. I did kill Petrus. I mean, to be fair, you started attacking me, you fucking idiots. But we'll take it. We'll take the free humanity. Excellent voice acting for that one guy. Yeah, I guess I should have remembered the fact that they would get angry at me because I killed Petrus. Which is funny because I did them a favor, but whatever. It's fine. Get fucked. Give me that humanity. There we go. Perfect. Admittedly, they picked the fight. I did not want the fight with them. I was willing to let bygones be bygones. I didn't want any beef with them, but, well, I guess they couldn't help themselves. Beef had to be had. Okay, so while we only have a +1 halberd on our hands right now, that's okay. Once we actually make it to Anor Londo and get through the area properly, at that point... Because Anor Londo is scary, sure, but for the most part, we should be okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do that real quickly, but we are going to run and go and get the Elite Knight set while we're running around here. Alright, longbow +6. And actually, you know what, instead of immediately... We're gonna buy the weaponsmith box real quickly, because that actually is kind of useful, so sure. Oh, nice! We can take that up to a +3 already. Awesome. There we go. Cool. Okay, gold hem set is actually in. I'm just gonna repair everything. It doesn't cost me anything to really do that, and I don't like having those full of shit. So there we go. All right, let's go get the Elite Knight set, then we can go to Anor Londo. Actually, that's really good, though. We just got this bad boy up to a +3. This thing is going to start pumping out damage like nobody's business. I mean, it's already pumping out damage like nobody's business, but now it's in the realm of like, oh, that's just ridiculous. Could technically go and kill the Hydra. At some point or another, it will be a good thing for us to go and kill the Hydra, I think. Just because that gets us Elizabeth, and Elizabeth does sell us a couple spells that would be really useful. Especially for certain areas of the game, like Tomb of the Giants is a pain in the ass, but it could be less of if we have those things. So. Alright, we're just going to take it nice and slow. I mean, not that we really need to exactly. These guys are, unfortunately, going to suffer. Nice and slow, though. Yeah, that seems about appropriate. There we go. Nice little extra pile of money out of all of that, which is, you know what, I'll take it. I'll take it. Elite Knight set acquired, awesome. I don't really think there's a good enough reason to go that way, so we're not going to worry about it. Sure, we can get a poise ring from going that way, but I would much rather have fast roll, I guess. Yeah, I'd much rather have fast roll. Alright, cool. That's pretty much everything I wanted this way anyways. Okay, I think that's pretty much everything that we need for the time being. I'm trying to think if there's any other major things that I'm missing right now, but I don't think there are. This might be a one-hit. It is not a one-hit, but close. There we go. Alright, we'll take the elevator to the top. And then we can go to Anal Orlando. Very cool. I should probably save up the cash that I have right now, primarily because that'll help us get the final twinklies that we need to get this bad boy up to max level. And I would like to have it max level before we go against Ornstein and Smoke, just cause it's just useful. Or is it worth it to kill these guys? Kind of. Actually, you know what? Maybe we'll buy a piece of Giants. If we don't get some free Giants, we might just buy some Giants armor. That wouldn't be terribly dumb. There we go. There we go. Very nice. I don't believe this is one that is the Mimic. No, it is not. Cool. Now, we could go get ourselves the Crystal Halberd. We don't technically really need the Crystal Halberd just yet, I would say, but we could go get it right now. I am not gonna kill this Bonfire Keeper just yet. She will eventually die, though. I will say that much. That's fine. So funny enough, you can always usually tell what the Mimic is, because the Mimic has like a sickly color looking to it. Like if you look at the chests here, it looks like it's a lighting thing, but no, it's just the Mimic. They naturally have that sort of lighting going on with them, and you can always punish them. The other thing, too, that they have that's a nice little design thing here is the chain. The chain right now you'll see is like this. Normally, if it's a Mimic, it'll go clockwise and not counterclockwise. So, free Twinkie. Cool. Alrighty. Time for, frankly, some annoying shit, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it. I wonder if I should, in theory, take off this for the time being. Because what I want to do here is I want to have on the longbow ready for when it actually matters. It's not going to matter immediately, but it will definitely matter in a minute or 3 here. So. There we go. And he's dead. Okay. The Anal and Orlando Rafters. A scary part for most players, but we should be okay. Because we have a bow. And we don't even technically need the bow, grand scheme of things, but like, when I can literally do this right here and just like say, nah, I don't feel like engaging in this shit, that strikes me as pretty smart for the most part. Not gonna lie, those upgrades on the bow feel a little counterintuitive at this point. Whatever. Funny enough, now that I look at it, it accidentally baited one of them to get off the damn rafters. Fucking got his ass. Holy shit. And then there's one of the Painting Guardian that's just deciding that he just wants to chill nice and pleasantly on the ladder, which is, you know, cute, but it's also kind of annoying as shit. Sir. There we go. Was that maybe a little too much safety for no apparent reason? I'm gonna say no. No, it definitely wasn't. Okay, that's the first major part with the bow that we require. But that is not the only part. Technically, I wonder if I should have chugged my flask first for safety purposes, but we're okay. It's just another gargoyle. I say just another gargoyle, and he does shit like that to me. Oh, I don't have my standard humanity equipped. There we go. Alrighty, very cool. Okay, 3 more major obstacles here, but we're close to being done with the area. Luckily, things kind of even off right after this point. I mean, sure, yeah, we're in anal Orlando, so it's kind of guaranteed to be annoying to some extent, but... I have any firebombs? I do not. Okay. So if I wanted to do anything, I'd literally need to pull out a bow here. Okay, understandable. You don't want to shoot this guy. Really? Interesting. I mean, look, I'm not going to say I need to take advantage of the situation here, but also, like, if he's just going to sit here and let me do this to him... You know, I don't even really need to do that, do I? Because, like, Black Knight Halberd. Black Knight Halberd. There we go. Yeah, Black Knight Halberd. Okay. Cool. That only seems fitting for these fuckers. But at least it's a one-shot, so you know what? We'll take it. Alright, one more. One more. The other thing that the Black Knight Halberd has really going for it is those bastards right there normally float up in the air like that. You might whiff with most weapons, but not the Black Knight Halberd. Typically speaking. There we go. And there we go. Okay, that's all the gargiggles. Now we have the Anorlando Rafters. Which can be scary, and I'm not gonna lie, I am nervous. But we should be okay. Okay! That seems fitting. That seems entirely fitting. Okay. Alright. The Anorlando Rafters claim another life. Hey, Gwen. You realize you're sleepy. Well, fair. Fair and understandable. Well, that was awesome. That sure was a run, wasn't it? What, no opening cutscene? Gwen, no. I'm sorry, I'm not wasting my time on an opening cutscene. Especially considering this isn't the first run of the night. This is like our third or fourth run at this point. Fucking menuing.
Regret.
Sorry, very delusional today. Worked all night, had heart issues. Oh, Gwen. Damn, the new job is already killing you? Shit, hon. Well, try and take better care of yourself, okay? Sounds to me like the new job is not treating you super well. Well, that fucking sucked. Yeah, I griefed myself in real time there. Move. You move. You move your big house tomorrow. Ah, well, cool. Awesome. That's really cool, Gwen. This build will require no upgrade material, but we will need to get ourselves leveled up on int sooner than later. I really can't say I'm surprised that the rafters would claim my life like that, but at the same time, it would have been really fucking nice if they just hadn't done that, honestly. It would have been really nice if the rafters had not claimed my life. Because it's not like we had a bad run going at all. Like, everything that we needed was there for us. It was all good. It was all gravy. Just sucks. Such a stupid way to lose a fucking run. Alright, fuck it. We're early enough right now. I'm just gonna pick up the extra cash. These are pretty much, like, entirely, like, bait souls anyways, but still. Wow, one hit nearly fucking half my health bar. I mean, yeah, fair. Again, literally just started this run, so... Alright, Griggs will probably be a bit more important this run. Grand scheme of things. I wonder if it's worth it to go over to the New Londo ruins for half a minute. Maybe? Maybe it would be. We're not gonna really go in... no, not right now. Not right now. I'm literally asking for the run to die immediately if I do that. Okay. No, if that dragon could just kill himself for me real quickly, that would be really sweet of him. But it does not look like he's gonna do that, so fair enough. I don't see myself running back this way, so I think we're okay. We're probably okay. Oh, you know what? Actually, I just realized we're going to need to probably level up our strength a tiny bit so we can actually use the grass crest properly. Did not mean for the casting to be out like that, but okay. Fucking get yoinked right off the cliff. Okay, can I use grass crest right now? No, I cannot. I am just a tad bit too weak for that. I'm gonna say I don't need the bow. Fuck it. It's not that important. Just parry those guys and beat them up. Gwen, did you see my build? Also, do you see the title of the stream? Admittedly, right now, while I could, and I very often do, I'm not doing that right now. The Black Knights are very fun in this game. They are very, very fun to punish. I agree. But I am a tiny twink mage with fucking bones made of paper. My soul arrow does a whopping 41 damage. And while I could make that work, I don't think so. I don't think we actually need anything from Andre for the time being, which is kind of nice. Yeah, Andre's luckily kind of secondary to anything that we actually need to get done right now, so that's good news. Alright, let's get the 1 level up of strength, and keep vitality rolling. Alright, can we still fast roll? Yes, we can. Cool. There we go. Crit? Yeah, dagger. Okay, yeah, dagger is enough to crit. That somehow seems really fitting to me that this guy would trap himself in a corner like that. There we go. Soul. Free titty. Okay. I have not been making that jump very consistently. That is embarrassing. Okay, one more level up. Let's do the int. Yeah. Yeah, let's do the int. We have a little bit of cash on us right now. Actually, before I go to Undeadburg, let me upgrade my flask. Okay. Okay, gotta make sure I have enough cash for the undead bird key. I fuck that roll up so often. I'm actually surprised I poised through that. Huh. Oh wait, do I have a total of 3 attunement slots? Is that correct? Oh, I do. Okay, cool. Alright, that makes my life, like, kind of easier, I guess. Not by a lot, but it's something. Okay, there we go. Residence key. And I think that's pretty much everything that I really needed right now. I guess we could get the reinforced club. You know what, yeah, why not? The reinforced club is a really damn good weapon, and it's cheap, it's easy, it's got bleed on it.
Thank you, Kai.
Yeah, it pretty much covers like a lot of early game requirements that we would need anyways, so sure. Just so that way we don't have to keep relying on the damn dagger. It's not terrible, it's just, it's definitely not the hard carry of the run. Backstab. Backstab. Yeah, because I really would prefer not to have to backstab every single enemy. Black firebombs. Jesus Christ, the combo. Like, I can't say I'm surprised, because that would be stupid. But, like, yeah, that was that tried and true Hollow classic. Line. Okay. Understandable, sir. Right. That was kind of dumb in how I did that. But it's okay. Ah, that is significantly... Well, not significantly, but enough. It's weaker enough. There we go. Always a partial parry in there. Okay, cool. Free Black Knight sword. If for some reason I need to pivot into a weapon, I can do that at least. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead. Can I do this? No, I cannot. Alright. Can I do this? No, I cannot. Can I do this? No, I cannot. Alright. Wow, really? That's that heavy? Jeez, okay, I can do that. That's like 0 fucking defense, but I can do that. Actually, wait, what am I doing? I don't need to do this. We're not fighting Taurus normally. There we go. I'm gonna chug just in case for some reason I am within one-shotting range. Alright, Taurus. Big boy queued up. Now we're just gonna use the tried and true classic of gravity magic in DS1. He's not quite working with me. Which feels about... The fuck happened there? Of course he'd reverse the odds. Why wouldn't he? Should be good. It was good until he decided to step his ass back in bounds. And there we go. I, for the life of me, don't actually remember where you get Silver Serpent. I'm sure it's going to hit me in the brain eventually here, but, like, it would technically be pretty useful to have Silver Serpent in this run. Yeah, that seems fitting. Hey, how's it going? Hey, Kingdom. Well, we died. We died. And now we're on a new character. Yeah, unfortunately, we just got a bit too unlucky on a certain point, and... You know, them's the breaks. Them's the breaks. Really, I'm bat rolling with that. Okay, cool. How about this? Okay, I can do that. I'm probably being a bit stupid risking it with the Black Knight up here, but I'm feeling frisky, so... Interesting. I really don't know how that one still hit me anyways, but okay. How come I'm not playing Night Ring? Because it's not downloaded! Yeah, sorry, it's not downloaded right now, and it's been a long day, and I'm tired, and yeah, we're doing what we can right now, so. Plus, I kind of wanted to make progress, because, you know, we kind of had something good going. So, yeah. Yeah. Indeed. Ah, of course, another BJS. That makes sense. Damn, I'm really lucky with those. Yeah, a little bit. More lucky than I necessarily wanted to be for this run, in all seriousness. Because admittedly, this is like... It's just not the run for that. Free Titanite Shard, cool, we'll take it. trying to think right now. Okay, so we got the key to go free Griggs. And I do want to go and free Griggs. I guess we just need to run back all the way around and, yeah. I guess that's what we do right now. I do want to free him. It is definitely a benefit to get Griggs open sooner than later. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely way luckier on that one than I really thought I ever would be. I definitely thought it was gonna go kind of sideways for me, but we'll take it. Who is Griggs again? He is our local resident spellcaster. You don't honestly... Like, I know we have the spells, but I'm just gonna real quickly equip this, because it is just better. For the time being, it is just better to Unga the Bunga. Can I pantsless? I can pantsless. Okay, cool. Wouldn't pyromancy be the easiest? I mean, yes and no at the same time, because while pyromancy's good, I was just trying something different. Also, in this case, I mean, if we get ourselves all the way up to Logan, which... From Logan, at least, we have some really good stuff. Which will make, like, a lot of what we're looking at later on pretty damn easy, I would argue. I guess we could... You know what, yeah, we'll just probably do the skip again. Fuck it. It's easier if we just do the skip. And we're gonna want to go back and try and kill Havel anyways, I guess. Yeah, maybe we do Havel first. I don't know. Nah. I'll wait to do Havel. Never mind. With how flimsy we are right now, I'd rather not. Okay, fucked it up the first time. Surely I get it right the second time. Okay. Any chance I can hit him all the way? No, that would be convenient. He chugged, understandable. Ah. That does seem fitting for this game. That does seem fitting for this game. Okay, well, you know what? Whatever. That's fine. You know what, honestly? That's expected results kind of shit right now. Indeed, Rip Aroni. And then it happened again! Alrighty. Thank you, game. Hurry up. Thank you. Big meaty slashers. Fireball. Okay. Big meaty chunks. Never get used to DS1 not using MP. Yeah, it's weird. It's different. But yeah. Respect the fact that they tried something new. Well, it's technically not new. Cause, well, okay. Well, actually, I'm sorry. I think I might have mistranslated what you said there. But yeah, Demon Souls had the FP bar, and then they tried this system with DS1 and 2, yeah. And then they went back to FP bar, which, yeah, I think I can respect it too. It's a neat enough system, you know? It's a neat enough system. Thank you, Star. Enjoy your food. Am I okay? Yeah, I'm okay. Unfortunately, it just sucks that we lost a really good run. But other than that, I'm okay. Okay. Alright. Pop the humanity. Pop some money. Oh. Something... No, nothing died. Never mind. Damn it. That would have been convenient, but the game is not convenient, so fair enough. What's the weight of this shield? It is a 1-weight shield. Okay, cool. So moving into the grass crest is not problematic for us. That's nice. I mean, he can kill himself, I guess. That's an option. We'll take it. Oh, never mind. It is in fact heavier. But good news is we have more endurance than that, I guess. So, okay, cool. There we go. Okay. Technically, I think I would have preferred the chunk there, because I think you get more large shards out of that, but I'll take 2 large shards. That still translates pretty well. We can break those down if we ever want to, and but maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. We don't need to do that necessarily. We'll see. Beautiful. Alright, so luckily with Pyro, if we're just going to do just straight Pyro, we don't need to worry about our resistance, intelligence, faith, any of that crap. So in this case, honestly, I'm just going to focus, probably for the time being... Oh, you know what? I think the Halberd has a higher dex requirement, so we do need to get that going at least. Because I am going to be using Halberd, I think, on this one. Would be nice if they dropped me a free shard, but it's okay. There we go. Quick chug. Wait for them to turn the corner for me. Awesome. Thank you again. There we go. Could you please not try and throw yourself off the ledge? There we go. Actually, now that I think about it, I guess we could continue on our journey a little bit further here, and that would... You know, actually, hang on. There is a smarter route than normal that I might take here. Got him. Imagine if the dude could buff the bosses. No, he can. He can, in fact, do that. Gaping Dragon gets a buff from one of those dudes. If you don't kill that dude before the boss fight, he'll get a buff from the Channeler. I don't know, yeah. I don't know if that was an intended mechanic, but, like, it sure do happen. Alright, there we go. Freed him. One extra free humanity. Very cool. Yeah, but the gargoyles, since he's beneath them. It would definitely suck if that particular channeler could do that, yes. That definitely was intended. Yeah, that does seem appropriate for them. It was kind of like their nod to the Demon Souls Fool's Idol without it being quite as bullshit as Demon Souls Fool's Idol. I would argue. Got him. Okay, free Titanite shard, beautiful. That helps us out later. Doing a DS1 run where every enemy gets that buff would be interesting. It would kind of... I think at that point, it, like, might be interesting in a sense, but what I think would kind of come out of it... Hang on. Does this reach? No, it does not. I'm guessing I need to aim up if I want it to reach. Or it could just not reach at all. That's also an option. Oh, okay, so that's the one that lowers the bridge. That's fine. Was he actually buff? Attack and defense, I believe. At a bare minimum, definitely strength. But I don't know about attack and defense, actually. Okay, well that guy protected the bull's butthole. So, I guess good for him. Alright, alluring skulls, that's what I was looking for in the first place. Beautiful, and if I remember how to do this correctly... That should work. Yes, it does. Beautiful. Do I want to go up and deal with a Black Knight right now? Not really. Nah, not really. Not really. I'd rather just go ahead and head back to Yeah, I'd rather just head back to Firekeep. Right, Halberd. 12 dex requirement, and then 16 strength requirement. A little bit heavier than what we currently wield. 4 pounds heavier. Okay, alright, cool. So, in that case, we're about there. We just need a little bit more for it. I'm gonna go Halberd, I think, on this run as our option, because the Halberd's pretty good. Alright, that actually puts us in fat roll range. Take it off for right now. Since Elden Ring is almost done, don't know if you're gonna switch to DS2 or Sekiro. I don't know, man. I don't know. Both are really, frankly, both are really good choices for sure, obviously. But, you know what? I would like the requirement to be able to just one-hand this. So I'm gonna get exactly what I need to one-hand it. And I think after that, we're not going to level up our strength or dex for a while. There we go. I would say if you're coming off of Elden Ring, it might be smarter to do Sekiro. Just because Sekiro actually takes, you know, a little bit more in terms of, like, dexterity and, like, mechanical know-how. Whereas DS2 is more just, like, a slow, long con. You just gotta play the game out slow and steady for the most part. There's some fast enough pace parts, but, like, it's mostly just being slow and steady wins the race, I would argue. Alright, there we go. FAP equipped. And we can do Halberd, and we can't do that, but can we do this? Okay, cool. Alright, cool. That's Halberd, and I guess let's go kill Taurus. Let's go kill Taurus Demon. Yeah, good news about the Halberd is it frankly has range on it, and for all that's worth, that is a really good worth, so. It's also probably about time for us to go and kill Havel, I guess. I guess I have... Oh, never mind, my rat companion has left me. Yeah, you probably would have more fun with that one first. First Berserker Kazan. Yeah, I guess that also too would be an option for sure. I still got staggered. Oh, you know what? Well... No, we don't need Residence Key, do we? Residence Key is kind of not required. Let's sit here so that way we spawn back here. I guess we're gonna make the mad dash for Laurentius at this point. Getting him unlocked sooner than later would be helpful. Especially if we can get combustion and whatnot. Like, combustion would be really damn useful. There we go. Firebomb? Firebomb. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was a bit of a waste of fireballs. Actually, the good news, I think, is this thing has Pierce on its two-handed R1, which is, frankly, just a really good get. I forget how close you need to be specifically for that backstab to go through properly, but I'm sure it'll come back to me with, like, a matter of time. Fucking not today, Black Knight. Thank you very much. Alright, Titanite chunk, beautiful. Well, we probably could deal with Havel right now. I'm just gonna say no to it for the time being, because I want to be safer. I gotta turn back on the brakes. I gotta be safer than how I have been. There we go. Beautiful double slice. I'm gonna put on the hand axe, but we're not gonna be using the hand axe. Didn't give me the RNG I'm looking for. Right, now he's being wacky doober. Okay, that's good. There we go. Just to double check, no, we can't do that. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so... Cool. We can go pantsless then for the time being. Okay. Should be one more dog, I think? There we go. I believe that is all the doggy doobers. Do we have a handful of black fire bombs. We do, in fact, have a handful of black fire bombs. Not a lot, but that's something. Good trick. Yes, sir. Indeed, good trick. I'm not going to worry about Dork Face this time. I'm just going to let him suffer. So I think for right now, we're not going to go terribly far here, but we are going to go as far as the shortcut. Damn. Not enough damage to kill, unfortunately. But we'll take what we can get. There we go. It's a shitty poke, but it'll do the trick. There we go. Okay, cool. One more dog. There we go. I think this is just the thief set. Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Do I feel safe enough to do this boss right now? Can't really say that I do. Can't really say that I do. Do I have a bow? I do have a bow. Okay. Fuck it. Let's just go for it. Why not? Worst case, this was a mistake. Okay, cool. We got one of the dogs. That's actually, frankly, what I really wanted at the end of the day. So, cool. That was a bad throw. That also was a bad throw. Understandable. There we go. Oh, cool. That's actually both dogs. All right, cool. Then in that case, I don't really feel that nervous about this anymore. I mean, it's still Capra Demon at the end of the day, but, like, Capra Demon's not that bad. It's only really bad because his arena's tiny, and he's a bastard. Which, I mean, like, yeah. There we go. Easy Capra. With that done, I can pretty much more or less go and do everything that I would want to do in the depths without a lot of stress. There we go. Nah, let me go get shortcut first. You know what? No. No, I'm sorry. Indecision, I know, but I'm not coming down here for a lot. Damn, he really is. He's way easier without his dogs. He's way easier without his dogs, or you go in there with, like, a poise build, and frankly, if you have, like, iron flesh or some shit like that, you can just kind of tank the entire experience, and, like, it goes well enough. So... that seems about appropriate, of course, naturally. That makes sense. Oh, cool. They get to hit me through the wall. That's understandable. Yeah, but from the perspective of a new player, the dogs are a really big FU. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like, in this case, like, I have, like, thousands of hours worth of knowledge stocked up in my brain, but, like, for a newbie, that shit sucks. That shit absolutely sucks. Okay, I wasn't sure if I was going to take 2 meatballs to fry that dog, but only took the 1. So cool. Alright, doggy number 2. Come on down, big guy. Here we go. Butcher now wants to enter the playing field. There we go. Oh, the butchers are actually worth a good amount of money, aren't they? More or less, at least. Never noticed the guy is actually cutting meat on the table? Yeah. All the details you get to notice now that you're getting to watch the game instead of playing it. Alright, Laurentius. There we go. Alright, Laurentius unlocked. Awesome. Ah, the combo. The fucking combo. Am I Newman? I am trying to. Definitely, Star. I am definitely trying to. It's going, more or less well. I'm going deeper down here than I actually technically wanted to in the first place. But I'll do it for the time being, because why not? Okay. Alright, so we have our fire teacher in this case. That's good news. We have our plus 10 for getting our halberd up to plus 10, which is cool. We still need Havel's ring, yes. We have 17k to our name, and admittedly, upgrading the pyro glove can be a little bit stressful because of that fact, but that's frankly why we have the halberd anyways, so it's all good. don't even need to kill that lad. He's not even worth anything. Not really. Why is it stressful? Because upgrading the Pyro Glove costs, like, a lot. Like, a lot. And in this case, because we're not taking advantage of any, like, massive exploits for soul gain, yeah, that's going to translate into cost deficit. Right, rat, give me a humanity. No humanity. Unfortunate, but also understandable. Cool. Laurentius is now here. We love it.
Oh yeah, I think.
No.
Yeah, wonderful.
He's the one NPC where you have to actually answer no to him on that one. Otherwise, you fuck it up immediately. Yeah, Fire Orb is... it's expensive, but it is good. I am tempted kind of by Iron Flesh, so that might be... Not right now, though. I don't think right now is the time for that. Okay. Alright, we're up to a +4 on our Pyro Flame, which is something. We could probably take it up to a +5, I guess, but I do want to get in some other levels when I can. And our halberd also needs to be upgraded, so there's that. Yeah, you know what? Let's spend our remaining point on that. Let's do Combustion and Fire Orb for the time being. That seems fine. Okay. Okay, I think we're ready for gargoyles, probably. Oh, damn, the lads are already leaving? Huh, okay. Still need to go kill Havel. Still really need to go and kill Havel. Can I do this? It's a bit too heavy. Okay, fair enough. What if I remove that? Oh! Okay, that's actually better. We're probably okay to go against the gargoyles with our current setup. Yeah, I want to say so. Like, yeah, we can upgrade the halberd right now, but I think we're okay. You know what? I want to upgrade the halberd regardless. Let's just go do it while we're thinking about it. Light crossbow, please give me a shard. No shards. Remember correctly, entering leaving state. Once you enter the sewers, leave once you enter Quelaag's domain. They enter their leaving state when you enter the sewers and leave once you enter Quelaag. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, damn, I keep forgetting to use that Fire Caper Soul. Okay, we have 3. We need 5 more of these bad boys. I believe it's 5 more. We'll find out in a second here, won't we? Oh, it was 9 total. My bad.
Don't get your...
Give him the large ember. Oh, you know what? We can go kill the whatchamacallit right down here. We can go kill this thing real quickly. Yeah, because this'll give us some extra cash. Of course, I'd get stuck on its fucking massive pecs. Understandable. It's definitely more damage, which is good. I'm glad to see that, actually. Okay, cool. There's some extra cash money to our name. We have the, we should have enough to get this up to, I think, +7 right now. There we go. Yeah, +7. Gorgeous.
Don't get yourself...
You know what, why don't I sit here? Because I think I'll go kill Butterfly after this. And that might also be... That might also be a decent way for us to go and route our way on down towards not only Havel, but also at that point we can route our way on down to, whatchamacallit. We can do Quelaag at that point, too. I would think. That was a whiff and a half. Yeah, that damage looks so much better now. Nice. I mean, yeah, it's a +7. We went from +0 to +7 like that. So awesome. Okay. And then at that point, hopefully we can take all the cash that we get from killing Quelaag and getting through all of that. And we can take that and upgrade our Pyro Flame as best as we can. This was really stupid what I just did. At least how I did it. I didn't commit. Is that everybody? It is not everybody. There we go. It would be nice to have the Pyro Flame upgraded as much as possible, especially if we could get Quailana. If we could end up getting Quailana, that actually would be pretty damn nice. There we go. No trades today, good sir. On max level, it just melts bosses. Absolutely it does. Pyromancy is definitely like a top tier in this game, for sure. The only problem with it, of course, is getting it to that point. Which, I mean, even then, it's still really good up until that point, but, like, getting it there can be a pain in the butt. Yeah, no, we don't. I don't need to talk to what's his face. It doesn't matter. Okay, couple stops to make along the way that we're doing here. We're gonna go do Butterfly, and then from I think we'll get the bonfire next to the gate, and then from there, once we're done with Butterfly, we'll turn it around and we'll head towards Quelaag. I think that's the game plan. And then by the time we make it back to our boy Laurentius, we should have a decent pile of money, and should be able to level up our flame quite a lot. Okay, blood reds are not really useful. Please another purple. Thank you very much. She wasn't really giving us much issue like last time we were fighting her, but I prefer to not test Quelaag if I can help it. Oh, well, shit, never mind. I was gonna say, if we had gotten ourselves Flash Wet, that might have actually been pretty useful for her, but I don't see Quelaag going poorly. You know what, maybe I'll do Fireball and Fire Orb for the Butterfly. It's not exactly required that we do it that way, but I think it's probably not too bad of an idea. Beautiful. I'll wait for the stone golem to come on over. Beautiful. Alright, ignore these lads. They're not worth my time. Yeah, let's just head right for the boss at this point. Ah, good, it gets iframes for half a second. That seems about appropriate. No. Okay. Fucking weirdo game. I hate doing it this way, but I think I just have to play it out slow. Can you land? How many shot this hits? No. No, that would be convenient. My bad. There we go. Not a lot of extra money, but frankly, whatever. We'll probably... was gonna say, would probably humanity. I guess we could go human. That's only 1,200? Yeah, no, she's cheap as fuck. She is genuinely cheap as fuck. Moonlight Butterfly is actually not... not very good for cost. Alright. Yeah, I know we'll get Maneater for doing this, but... in the grand scheme of things, I would rather deal with Maneater than not have the extra flasks. And the thing is like, we might just run right towards the boss fight and be completely fine. So. Does weapon transmutation give anything good? There's a couple okay items in this game, but unfortunately, it kind of suffers from that Demon Souls stuff, where they're just... most of them aren't really that good, except the Catalyst. The Catalyst is probably the best thing that you can get, which is because it's Manus Catalyst. Most of the transmutations are just kind of okay. Butterfly specific. No, not really. Butterfly specific, not even. Unfortunately, Butterfly is not that great. You get a cool shield. It's a shield that's got a special heavy on it, where it launches a magical ring at the enemy. So you really just kill it for the Ember? Pretty much. Yeah, you really don't kill it for any good reason. In this case, we only kill it because it gives us money. And admittedly, the money is kind of nice right now. I'm not going to worry about the Hydra just yet, but I will eventually kill the Hydra, I think. I'm going to top off just in case. I mean, we should be fine here, but still. Okay, there we go. Havel put in the grave. A little bit of extra cash for that. And now we have Havel's ring. Very nice. I can wear the Havel... or I can wear the Elite Knight boots. Can I wear the Elite Knight chest? No. I mean, I can, but I probably shouldn't. Can I do this? No, that's way too heavy. Okay. Alright, the chest piece is unfortunately just way too heavy for us for the time being. So let's keep on the tattered cloth robe, do the pants, and do the Elite Knight gauntlets, if anything. Can I do the helm? No. Oh, weird. I thought that was okay just a minute ago. Oh, it's because of the, gotcha. Okay. I don't need to kill this thing, but it decided it wanted to fuck around. So, sure. Blue Titanite chunk, not useful. Okay. Okay, cool. Now we can go see Quelaag and take care of everything we need to with Quelaag. Hopefully we don't need to sit down at all on the entire trip down there. I guess we could Because the thing is our pyromancies don't give us anything right now. Because when we go against Quelaag, that's a really... like, that just does nothing, pretty much. So, we'll probably Gold Pine against Quelaag, but... yeah, the fire orbs actually do nothing. So, maybe I'll take out a Drake real quickly and see how that goes. I might need to, anyways. Awesome. Thank you, game. Yeah, admittedly, I think it'd just be smarter for me to just use the halberd. Yep. Fucking drakes, man. Fucking drakes! I should have known better. Okay, alright. I think that's gonna have to be it for tonight. Yeah, that... God damn it. That was stupid for the sake of stupidity, honestly. And I should have never done what I just did there. You know what? No. I'm gonna give this one more fucking run back tonight. I'm not gonna take it far. I'm just gonna get it out of the asylum and up to where the Black Knight would be.
In the age.
That one was dumb. That one was beyond dumb.
Regrettably.
Can I do this? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. go. Wait, even a Silent Demon gives 2k, so the Butterfly Soul isn't worth anything, huh? Yeah, pretty much. It's really, like, I don't know what they were thinking making it only 1200 in value, but they sure were thinking it, and it does suck. It's a very useless item, unfortunately. Because you pretty much either get the Butterfly Spear, which is cool aesthetically, and so is the shield aesthetically, but they're just not very good. Like, they're magic, and they just don't scale very well with their own abilities. Which is unfortunate as fuck. Oh, that was a stored roll. Forgetting right now if it's 16 or 18 decks that I'm going to need to wield Black Knight Halberd. I believe it's 18, if I remember correctly. And then I think we needed a total of about 22 strength to two-hand, if we get it. There's our dex requirement met in advance. Now we just need to hope we get lucky. And we did not get lucky. Okay. Alright, so Black Knight Sword is our backup then. And luckily, there's about 3 early game Black Knight Swords that we could get. So, fair enough. I mean, Black Knight Greatsword is also pretty good, but it's probably safer to use Black Knight Sword. Alright, cool. Got a longbow. Only twinkling titties out of that one. That's unfortunate. Nah. I was about to stop and fight it for some reason, but that would have been stupid. Okay, alright. Well, that one is gonna have to be it. That's... God, that's so unfortunate. It's so fucking unfortunate, man. But whatever. We'll deal with it. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. Good night, everyone. Take good care of yourselves. Have a good rest of the night and all that magic, and thank you for stopping in. Hope you had a wonderful night, and as always, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already considered it. It does mean a lot to me, and it helps out a lot too. So, thank you all for stopping in, and I will see you all later.